Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna be doing a review today on the newest MAC collection, which is Le Disko, which makes me think of this Shiny Toy Gun song that I used to be obsessed with and thought I was so cool dancing and singing it in my room. This collection is all about glittery, bright, sparkly things. So the main things in it are Dazzle shadows, which are these eyeshadows that have lots of sparkle and shimmer, and they're kind of like metallic a little bit. And Dazzle Glass, which is a very sparkly lip gloss. I have roughly half of the eyeshadows and 2 of the Dazzle Glass to show you. My look today is done all with the Dazzle shadows. And I already filmed this video, and then I'm watching it and I was wearing these different pair of lashes, and they're you know when you don't realize that your lashes aren't on, and it looks fine when you're looking straight, but then you get that shot of you looking down and it's just oh God, no. So we're redoing it because it was too much for me to handle. I'm going to talk about the colors here first, and then we will get into the texture and pigmentation and my thoughts on them. The first color is She Sparkles. This shade is a very light, almost a little gray toned beige. It's metallic and it has gold sparkle, and I'm using it right now on the inner corners of my eyes. I think this color would look nice as a daytime color all over the lid, maybe with a matte color in the crease. The next shade is Last Dance. And Last Dance is a really light peachy pink kind of color, more on the peachy orangey side. It's got pink sparkle in it, and it does have that kind of metallic, almost goldness to it. The sparkle in it sometimes looks pink and then sometimes looks gold. Next we have Slow Fast Slow, and this is a more reddish bronzy color. It's definitely a little bit darker than Last Dance, but they're kind of on the same page. So this one has much more of a reddish undertone to it, and the sparkle is very red, pinky color. Moving on, we have Can't Stop, Don't Stop. This was the color I was most excited about. It is a very warm reddish purple shade, and it has blue sparkle in it. This is the color that I have on the lids right now. It's over my NYX Milk base. Then we have Feel the Fever. This shade is a blue toned, almost a very dark navy color. It's got purple undertones to it, and then it has blue and purple sparkle. After that, we have Say It Isn't So. This is a silvery gray shade. It's got metallic, it's like a pewter, I guess is the right way to describe that. And then it's got silver sparkle. And then the last shade I have is Let's Boogie. So this is kind of a charcoaly color. It's definitely not a dark, dark black. It's like a smoky shade, so to speak. And it's got a lot of silvery sparkle. So the texture on these is what really kind of bummed me out a little bit. It's very, I don't even know if powdery is the right word, but the texture just is not creamy and it's not soft. It's very hard. And the pigmentation is lacking as well. I was really upset about this one, Can't Stop, Don't Stop. I was really excited about it, but as you could see, it's on my lids right now, and this is over top of a sticky white eyeshadow base, and it's still way lighter than I was hoping it was going to be. I really was hoping for it to have that rich depth, but it doesn't. The sparkle is going to kind of be sparse as well, but that much I expected because that's usually how eyeshadows like this are. They look fantastic and amazing in the pot, and you just want to kind of stamp that onto your eyes, but it never really works out that way. Colors that I do like here, there's a couple that I really do like. She Sparkles is really pretty. Like I said, that would be beautiful just as a wash of color, and the pigmentation on that one is actually not bad at all. I like Feel the Fever, this navy blue color, just because I think it's unique. It's in the crease a little bit. Then I have Last Dance, which I like because I always gravitate towards these peachy colors, but I'm not wearing this one right now. This one actually would work really well if you wanted a really sparkly cheek highlight. This would be a cute color for that. But overall, you want a metallic kind of looking eyeshadow or a foiled eyeshadow, I would check out something like Makeup Geek Foiled line. Those are super creamy and they give that kind of metallic wet look. And then if you wanted a sparkly effect, Makeup Forever has really fine, I think it's called diamond powder. It's this really fine glitter, and it would make your eyes look just like it does in the pot, which is what you want. With my eyeshadow now, you could see sparkle, but it's not nearly as cool as it looks in the pot. So I feel like it's a little bit of a letdown. I kind of was hoping it would be different. I thought it would be more of like a pressed pigment texture, where it's not. And so I think She Sparkles is definitely one to consider, and I also like Last Dance, but overall these are a little bit of a disappointment for me. For the Dazzle Glass, I love Dazzle Glass. It makes me think of when I started working at MAC or shortly thereafter, and I remember when these came out and I was like, oh my god, and I had all of them and they were fantastic. So these, if you've never used them, they smell amazing. They have like the best like vanilla-y candy ice cream scent. They smell so good, and they are not so much, they're not super pigmented, they're kind of translucent, but they have so much like sparkly goodness. So these work great over top of like a lipstick or something. They also look really nice on their own. So the first one I have is Shimmer Rimmed. So this is a very light beigey. It's got silvery sparkle. I have it on my lips right now. So you can see it's got like that glossiness, but not a lot of color. And you're gonna get like that sparkliness too. So I really like this one. The other thing that's nice about these is they're not sticky. They're thick, they don't feel sticky, and they are not gritty. When you first apply it, you might feel a little bit of grit, but not really. I mean, looking at it, you would think it would feel like gritty on your mouth just because of the glitter, but I don't really get that. The other shade I have is Boys Go Crazy. So this is a dark but very vivid eggplanty kind of purple, and it's got multicolored glitter in it. This color is not nearly as translucent as Shimmer Rimmed is. It's definitely got more color payoff, but it's because it's a darker color. It still has that kind of like jello-like translucency. So the Dazzle shadows cost $21 each, and the Dazzle Glass is $20 each. Let me know your thoughts. I always love Dazzle Glass. Those have always been one of my favorite lip glosses that MAC makes. The Dazzle shadows are a little bit of a miss. Makeup Geek's, you know, a quarter of the price of MAC. If you just add some sparkle, you can get much better pigmentation. A little bit more work, but you can get exactly what you want it to be, if that makes sense. You just kind of go a DIY route. So let me know what you guys think, if you're gonna pick up these, if any of them really catch your eye, and I will talk to you soon.